It's week 5 of the NFL. And up next, we're going to look at Patrick Mahomes. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Chiefs.
We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Pearsall there to grab it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And Kansas City going to the dive look on 3rd down. We've got 6 DBs out there. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Hauled in by Rice. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
3rd and just 2 to go. Another throw for Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Second and 3 now. A tight end in motion now. From the 36. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Pass play now. His pass caught by Ncaa. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 3 now. Back to 3. We're back with the NFL. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. He completes it in traffic. A 70-yard pickup and it moves the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Still sticking with the passing game. Can't get it to him. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Motioning left is their running back. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Still inches to go on 3rd down. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Right back to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Motioning the tight end now. Finds his man Rice. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. Again, Mahomes to throw. This throw is cut. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back to the air, Mahomes. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Throwing now on 1st down. Finding Pearsall. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete to Pearsall. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Moody knocks it through, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. It's Pacheco again. He's got room to roam here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Another throw for Mahomes. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing again. Mahomes. This is reeled in by Jackson. It's a real solid pickup. 12 yards. And it rewards him with a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
17. Steelers 3.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Steelers offense headed out. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Airing it out to start this drive. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They're throwing it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go now. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. He gets this one in Nakua. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Dropping back to throw. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the... Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense... So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Steelers will take over possession. First throw for the backup now. He finds Johnson. And he gets him around 6 there. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. His pass caught by ncaa. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action on first down. Got a man, it's London. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. From the 40 on second down. This is complete to Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. Just feel their creativity. Right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact that time with a sack.
The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Putting the tight end in motion. Mahomes on 1st and 10. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And a fair catch made here at the 17. So we've arrived at half. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing is Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. Looking to throw Mahomes. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Johnston brings it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Shotgun now on third down. Connects with the open man downfield. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
He had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
On target to Jackson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Play action, Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Brad Robbins will kick it away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
And 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw reeled in by London. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd and 6.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 3rd down.
After the penalty, 3rd and a yard coming up. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
That one's complete to London. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6 brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41. Connects with Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got London left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Still sticking with the passing game. Sideline throw is complete to Pearsall. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
1-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This is the end of... They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. First and 10 from the 41. Now it's Mahomes. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Second and 6 coming up here. Throwing again, Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. All set up now for first and 10. This is reeled in by Jackson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They send the tight end in motion. Another throw for Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. All plays on the table here for third and 3. Back to the air, Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Again, Mahomes to throw. He brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. It's second and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Throwing on third and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And they got to him for the sack, but I think that they might have had an unfair advantage there, Brock.
Offside.
Sure looked offsides, and we've got a flag. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They'll try and throw it here. This is complete to Gibbs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And This is picked up by the Chiefs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now, following the turnover. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. 2nd and 3 now. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Running it after the penalty. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We've got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Gets this to Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Throw reeled in by London. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 4. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And 4th and 4 coming up. He'll throw it. That's caught beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Here's a throw. Avoid some trouble there. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
Here we go, set, go.
Now looking to throw. Completed here to Johnston. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into